Hey y'all, so today I would like to show you how to do a fence star rail block. I like fence rails, and I kind of wanted to put a little bit of oomph into the star rail. So then I decided, okay, well, why don't we try to make it into a star? Well, then next thing you know I seen Jenny Doan do one, and of course it says fence star, right? No, fence rail star. So I was like, oh, cool. So I looked at it briefly, and then once I was like, okay, I think I know how to do it. So I just pretty much like taught myself the rest of the way how to do it. I think I probably would have gotten it easier if I would have looked at all of her tutorial, but I was just so anxious to hurry up and do it. So I seen like what she started out, and then I was like, okay, well, I think I can figure out the rest of the way. So I wrote everything down. I'll go ahead and show you what I wrote down on my instructions. Obviously, I don't know how to like download or anything like that. I don't even have a computer, and I don't have a printer. So obviously, I'm doing all of this through my phone, like always. But I will show you what I have, and then I think if I can try to at the end, I'll like do a screenshot of it. So that way y'all can see it. I don't know. Something different. Something that I'm trying. Okay, so. But let me go ahead and show you what I got. Okay, so here it is. The fence rail star. And I wrote it down. And let's see. The materials that I will be using are fat quarters. So, but I mean, you know, you can use whatever you want. And I normally do 3 or more fat quarters or 3 or more different materials. So, like I said, it depends on what you want to do, you know, on how you want it to look. I like things that are patriotic, so, you know, it is what it is. And then we're going to have 18 inches of white or solid color. Obviously, with my star, I use white. But anywho, so that's what I drew up. You know, that's what I got. And anywho, so the first things that you'll do is cut up the fat quarters into 2.5-inch strips. Then you're going to cut up your white material or your solid material into 6.5-inch strips. And the reason why that I said 6.5-inch strips is because the middle square, the one in the middle is 6.5. So that was the only reason why. But if you can just cut out 1 6.5 and then just kind of go from there. I don't know. I was just trying to make it easier for me when I was doing it. So then you're going to subcut one of the white material into a 6-inch square. So that's what I just said. You're going to have 1 6-inch square, and then subcut the rest of the whites into 4.5-inch squares. So the 4.5-inch squares are going to be all of these to make I don't know, like a flying geese looking thing. The stars, the star legs. So 4.5 inches squares, and obviously you're going to need 8 of them. Let's see. So then you're gonna sew your 3 strips of 2.5-inch together. Doesn't matter which way the seams are pressed, because with this pattern, none of the seams match. None of these match. None of these match. The only ones that will match is when you sew them all together. You know, sew them, you know, like a 9-patch. That's the only time when you're gonna have to nest them. But other than that, it doesn't matter which way you're pressing them. And then let's see, you're gonna cut the strips into 6.5-inch squares. Now, just a quick thing, if you are making a different size on strips, like let's say you're making 3-inch strips, or you're doing 4 strips instead of 3, you want to measure the width of the set strips. So this one right here is 6.5 inch. So you're going to cut these 6.5 inch. So, you know, like I said, you want a square. That's what you want. And then sew 2 white squares on the fence rail, or on 4 fence rail blocks. And this is very important. And then let's see what is important. Okay, when you're sewing, when you're sewing the 2 white squares onto the block, one, you want to press in half. You want to press, you know, your white block in half for sewing guide. So, you know, of course, you're going to press it in half so that way you can see, you know, where you're going to sew. And then 2, sew with 2 of the fence rails going vertical, and then 2 of them going horizontal. Okay, in order for it to work, because look, see how these 2 are horizontal, and then vertical. They're going vertical, and then these are going horizontal. And you would probably be like, oh, that all looks the same. They're all going the same way. Well, you're turning them. You're going to turn them. Just watch. And let's see, horizontal, and then 3, of course, sew on the same sides. That's what I did. I sewed on the same sides to make it easier for me to keep up, because I'm anally challenged and left-handed, and we don't think with the good side of our brains. I don't know. Or we do. We think with our right side of the brains. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I'm weird. Anywho, so this is pretty much what I did. You know, press the white block, the pressed white 4.5-inch block, you know, right there. You're going to need 8 of those. And you're going to get 2 of the blocks. It looks like a Z. You're going to get 2 of the blocks looking up and down, and then 2 of the blocks going side to side. And then when you sew, when I'm saying sew the same sides, when you're sewing it, you know, start, you know, one side. It doesn't matter if you start on the left or the right. I start on the left. And then, you know, of course, press the seam out. Same thing on this one. But make sure that you're going vertical, or the opposite way. And same thing, you know, they're going the same way. And then when you're doing the other side, same thing. Make sure that you know, sew the same side. To me, it was easier for me. Just kind of don't pay attention to this part. That's kind of what threw me off for a moment. But I didn't mess up, so that was good. And then after that, you just sew it like an eye patch. And I pretty much put, you know, look at the picture for placements. You know, which, of course, there's the picture, and, you know, you want your square, it looking up and down, side to side, up and down, side to side. Your regular block, up and side to side, up and down, side to side, up and down. So that's, you know, fence row. And then just in case, you know, sew these first. That's what I always do. I always sew these first, and then I keep them all together. I still keep it together. I don't cut the chain, the thread. You know, keep threads, chain for ease, you know, to make it easier. And then sew these next, and since they're already all together, you know, chain piecing, you know, and then after that, then you sew, you know, those 2 together, and then bam, there you go, you're done. So that's pretty much everything that I just described. And so let's go ahead and get everything going. All right, now we're getting ready. Okay, so I'm just put my handy dandy gloves on, because my hands are hurting me. The Crafter's Comfort gloves. Alright, so I got my fat quarters. Go ahead and get these bad boys out. Let me go ahead and iron them. Press them nice and flat. And I have some that's already cut, but I wanted to go ahead and just show y'all, you know, how to cut. I feel like cutting. So let me go ahead and go press these real quick. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half. Let's see, this is the long ways, so let's go ahead and fold it in the long ways. Now we'll get more for our cuts, more for our bangs. Alright, normally I use my big cutter, my big table, my big cutting table, but since I want to show y'all this real quick, I'm going to use this. Alright, so like always, you want to make sure that it's lined up. That is lined, oops, hold on, let me see. Lined up, okay? Let me see if I can try to angle this. I'm still learning this little contraption. Please don't turn over anything on me, please. Lord Jesus, don't let it go over. Okay. Right, let's see, there it goes. Alright, still learning. Alright, so go ahead and start it out. Like always, you always want to start out with a clean cut. Always start out with a clean cut. And get that out of the way. So now that's good. 2.5 inches. 1, 2.5. Let's get this going. Well, what's going on? Hold on. Fucked up somewhere. There it goes. Okay. This is a new ruler that I have. I'm still kind of figuring out how to read a ruler. Alright, let's see. 1, 2.5. Alright. Alright, just slide it and hold the ruler down, press it down. Alright, and then you're gonna do that all the way through your whole fat quarters. Okay? And then once you're done with that, you're gonna have 2.5-inch strips. See, 2.5-inch, you know, long strip, like 22 inches, however long a fat quarter is. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do that, continue to do all that, and then let's go to the next. Alright, so finish those. Alright, so the next thing is to do to cut the white materials or the solid into 6.5-inch strips. So of course I don't have any more white right now, but you know, you're gonna have, you know, 18-inch strips, or an 18-inch piece, and then you're gonna cut it into 6.5. So you should have 2 good 6.5-inch strips for this block. And honestly, I don't even think you even need that much, but I mean, the only reason why I said that, because you actually need a little bit more. So, you know what, never mind. Scratch that. Forget what I just said. So, anywho, and then you're going to subcut one of them white materials into 6.5-inch squares. So, I already got this one, obviously. I subcutted it and got two 6.5-inch. So here's that. That's 6.5-inch square, and then the rest of them, the rest of the strips, the rest of the 6.5 strips, you want to subcut those, like I said, 4.5-inch squares. But that part I forgot, and I was all like getting all excited and everything. So I actually still had, I just subcutted it, all of them 6.5-inch squares. So I actually need to downsize these to 4.5-inch squares. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now. So, and then of course I already ironed them in half, and because I'm retarded like that, that's why. So, but that's alright, we're going to get that fixed. You know, I was getting all excited and everything, and I was like, oh yay, it's coming out good. And then I messed it up. Hold on, let me make sure that I have enough. I should have 8 slips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I need 2 more. Damn it. Okay. Well, I guess before I even do that, here, let's do this. Put that in there. Since I do have a little bit more white, but this white is for another project, but that's alright, I'll just use it for this. So let me go ahead and cut out 1 strip of 4.5-inch, since obviously I don't need another one, another 6.5. And where the heck did I just put? Here it is, my stupid ruler. This stupid ruler. So there's that and that. let's start out clean cut. There's that. Alright. I need 4.5 inch. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So here's that. And that. Line it up. No. Oops, I didn't go all the way. There it goes. Alright, 4.5. Alright, now we're cooking. And then let's go ahead and just subcut these into 4.5 inch squares. So I'll just leave it like that on the fold. Fuck it. I already got plenty of squares anyways. I just need to downsize those squares. Alright, so let's do the first cut. Alright, 4.5 inch. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So there's my half right there. Oops. Line it up. There's that. Start it out, cut it up. I got 4 pieces right there. Let's do one more. Half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there's that. Let me double check. Half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Alright. Alright. There's that. And I don't think I can use this. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me straighten this one out. I might have an extra square. What? Hold on. Line this bad boy up. I think I might have me another square. What? I got me another square. What? Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Alright, let's see how many squares I have right here before I do all those other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? I got enough. Dang. So I don't even have to cut these right here. Okay. See, like I said, I messed up, but that's alright. I got that. Oh, we're going to put this. You know what? I'm going to put these. Oh, wait. I still need one. I still need one 6.5 inch square. I still need that. I'll put all these up in my scrap. Alright. So I got that. Now we can go ahead and iron these like that. We're going to go ahead and iron them like that. So, you know, obviously I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's okay. Alright, so now, let's see, what's the next thing? We were to subcut into 4.5 inch squares. We got that. So 3 strips of 2.5 inch together. Doesn't matter which way the seams are pressed. Alright, so let me go ahead, get my strips. I need to turn this contraption on. And then let me see if I can come over here. Will it stay? I hope it stays. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get our 3 strips. And I'm making it scrappy, so just kind of, like I said, red, blue, blue, red, whatever. Let's see. I just put a little bit of everything in here right now. So let me go ahead and iron these real quick. Yeah, let me go ahead and iron these. Okay. All right.
And you're last.
All my kids are getting ready to take showers in the day.
Asa baby. Asa baby's
Alright.
get a shower with me.
Alright.
Asa baby.
Go ahead and sew this down. 1/4 inch. And just match up the sides, like always. Ah! I was going sideways. Let me back up. I'll fix that up. See, I mess up so y'all won't. Oh no, I was right. Alright. And press. Oops. There it goes. Let me put this over here. I had to move my needle a little bit. Okay. Oh, let me see. See, I'm all over the place right now. Trying to get my kids ready to go to bed and everything, so, and it's kind of hard for me to concentrate, stay calm, but it has to be done. I have to be strong. I have to do it every day. So, alright there, because that's where I messed up. Now we're good. Alright, so, and there's that. And I'm not even going to press it right now. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of wait. And then let's get another one. Let's see, let's get this crazy blue. Let me press this real quick. Alright. And then same thing. And there's some people that likes to sew down one way and then sew down the other way, but as long as you have your line straight, you know, you keep a good straight line, you're okay. Why is it not? What? Oh, what the hell did I do? What the hell? How did my foot come undone? Good Lord, I'm all over the place. That's weird. I don't even remember undoing my foot. Good Lord. Oh, hold on. See? I'm really messing up today. Hold on. The baby's playing. I got the baby here with me. There we go. Alright. Holy smokes. And I was sewing with my foot loose. Foot loose. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright. Oh, Lord. Ew. It's ready. Like I said, end of the day. Kids are going crazy. I just finished cleaning my sewing machine. That's why it doesn't sound like a tractor again. So, we're back on track. Alright, 1/4 inch. Once again, all the way down. Like I said, if you have a certain pattern, you know, you want to keep it as pattern. I am making it scrappy, so it does not matter to me. Okay. But you do want to keep the ends even. Straight, even, or which way you want to call it nowadays. Alright. Now, let's open this bad boy up. Now I'm just going to press it open. So I wonder if I could take this over here with me. Let's see. Here, we're going to take a little road trip. Let's see. Will it? Well, it would be like that. That would be good, but no. I would need to put something right here to keep it up. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I'm always doing so. Woohoo! There it goes. Awesome. Okay, now you can see me iron. Alright. Back side. Alright. And I'm just going to press them open, because that's how they're falling right now. That's how they're laying right now. Whichever way that they're laying, that's the way that I'm going to iron them. So, alright. And just make sure that they're straight. It's kind of crazy looking right now, but I'm about to fix that right now. Let me see. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, you can see what I'm doing. Awesome. We're cooking with Crisco here. Alright. Awesome. And then there's that. There it is. We got our 3. Alright, and then like I said, you're going to keep on doing that to all of your, you know, a whole bunch of strips. You're going to do that. And then you want to measure how big it is from the top to the bottom. Here, let me move that a little bit down so you can see a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so, and from the top all the way down, it is 6.5. And it is 6.5. There it is. Alright. So, like I said, if you're going to add more, or if you're just going to do like smaller strips, you always want to measure from the top to the bottom. See what size it is. This one is 6.5. So we're going to go ahead and cut 6.5 increments. Subcut them. Okay? So let me do that. Asa baby! Asa baby! Alright. Now I am going to have to move this. I'm gonna improvise the heck out of all this.
Why you getting all happy?
Asa baby. Woohoo! Okay. My Asa baby. I have my baby with me in my sewing room. And don't worry, he is in a safe spot, so he cannot get burned, he cannot get pinched or get needled on, or however way you want to say, and nothing gonna fall on him. I'll show you in just a minute where my baby's at, where he watches me sew. Alright, let's do 6.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. I'll show you in just a moment my little Asa baby, how much he's grown already. He's already 4 months already. And you're just going to do that all the way through, however many that you can get in the strips. I'm just going to put this aside. But let me show you my little baby. Oh, there's my little baby. Asa baby. Asa. Asa, look. Hey, Sticky. Yeah, I think he's teething now. Hey, Asa. Hey, the baby. Yeah, I think he's teething now because now he wants to chew on everything. But anyways, see? He's far away from my cutting table, so no sharp objects will get on him. And then, of course, my ironer is clear across on the other side of my cutting table, so that way no hot objects will fall on him. So, there you go. Alright, now, back to what we were doing. Let's see, cut the strip sets into 6.5 squares. That's what I've already done. And like I said before, if you're making a different size on strips or measuring the width, you know, you pretty want to measure the width of it. Alright, now, here comes the fun part. Let me go ahead and put this back up here the way that I had you before. Alright. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to leave it all on because that's just the way that I want it today. The way that I want to do my stuff. Okay. So, alright, now we're going to sew 2 of the white squares onto the fence. Onto the fence row. The fence row block. And like I said, this is very important when you are sewing the 2 white squares onto the block. And remember, it's not the big block, the 6.5 inch block. That one's for the middle. The 4.5 inch block are the ones, the smaller ones are the ones that we're going to be sewing onto. So those are the ones. So you definitely want to get 2 of them. And you know, like I said, what I do is I just finger press it, or if you want to iron them, you can iron them, or if you want to draw the line, you can draw the line, just something that guides you. So there you go. But yeah, so this is what the first thing you want to do is press.
Ella,
Hold on.
take a bath. Now.
This is every day, every day. I just don't understand why kids just don't do what they're supposed to do. I know my dad only told me one time and that was it. All right. So, and when you're sewing them, because obviously you're going to need four of them. Remember, 2 that's going horizontal. Oh, wait. Horizontal. 2 horizontal and then 2 vertical. So I got 1, 2, or let's switch it up. 1, 2. Let's not get those. Dang, is that all that I put in the middle? Or just those? Here we go. 3. I'm just trying to make it a little bit scrappier. 4. Alright. And then this is what I'll show you real quick. Of what I mean. Like I said, when I showed y'all in the beginning what I meant. So, but remember 2 white squares for each rail. So, which is a total of 8 white. Okay. And let me do a quick press on this. I'm just going to just lay it on there. There. I'm not even doing anything special. Alright. Now. So we got 2 going up and down, 2 going vertical. And so that way you won't get mixed up or anything. I'll just put it like this. Bam. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and start like this on one side. You know, start them all on the same side. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay them to make it easier. Just so I won't get mixed up, or you won't get mixed up, or whoever. We don't want nobody to get mixed up. What, Asa baby? Okay. So there's that. So there's the first one. Alright. Then I'm going to go ahead and chain stitch it. Alright. Let's get this bad boy going. And then I'm going to go ahead and stitch 1/4 inch from the side, because this is a lot of material right here and I can always use this for something else. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I do, so there you go. And then same thing with this. I wish my sewing machine went faster. The one sewing machine that I want is the Dream Machine. The Dream Machine 2. I think that is so cool. And then also that Baby Lock one is cool too. Okay, let me finish chaining these. Less chaining these. I already did the first one. Alright. And they're all chained together. Alright. 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 See, and you did all 4 of them at the same time. And you can either, you know, rotary cut them or scissor cut them. I'm going to go ahead and just scissor cut them. And, oh, you always want to make sure just to double check. Yep, it went all the way through, so that's cool. This one I might have to redo that one. I'll redo it in the off camera. Go ahead and cut these. Yeah, I still have practice on doing these too, so it doesn't, you know, it's nothing like major, or at least to me it's not. As long as it looks good. I'm not in no contest, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to get to point A to point B. Oh yeah, it's perfect. So there's that. And once you're done with all 4 of these, you're ready to start piecing up all your thingies together. We're almost done. You know? When you chain piece, to me it's like a lot easier and it goes by quicker. Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and press these open. Let me redo this one real quick. Because I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, oh yeah, you can definitely see it. That line right there. I totally missed the line. I totally missed the line. Oh my gosh. What a crazy person I am. Did I take my meds today? I don't remember. I think I did. There you go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Alright. What, Asa baby? What, Asa baby? Are you trying to tell us something?
I wonder if Bruno Mars is going to be more popular than Michael Jackson now.
Why?
I'm just wondering because he's getting popular now. But is he going to be as popular as Michael Jackson?
I don't know. Alright, so what do we got? We still got horizontal. Let's finish these. Horizontal. Alright.
Just kick it away.
Yes. That old darn baby.
What's over there that you kicking?
That old darn baby. Alright.
He's reaching for his feet.
Asa baby, you're crazy. You're crazy, baby, I tell you. Yes, you're crazy, baby. Alright. And then, here we are. Alright. See, now we're going on the same side on all the other ones. See? A whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. Alright. You know what? I didn't press these. That's right. Oh, I could see a line. I could see a line. Yeah, I guess finger pressing is fine. You can see a line. And then after I'm done doing this, you can definitely, what is that called? Block it up. Just make sure, double check, make sure it's still staying 6.5 inches. Because that's your main number, 6.5 inches. So, open that bad boy up. Oh yeah, and just to give you a heads up, this is a different day. This is the next day. Before the baby, I can like do a project literally overnight. Now with the baby, it takes me almost 5 days just to do a project. Because I always have to stop, and then I get tired, and then I gotta go pick up the kids. I'm not used to all that. Like I said, I'm still trying to get back in the groove. Trying to be a regular person. And then of course if I have my days, those are like, oh, like when is it going to be over kind of thing. And then, oh damn it, why did I do that? I'm stupid. And then, oh shit, I already forgot what the hell I was like. I hate it when I forget what I was gonna say. I hate it. My mama would say, if you forget what you're gonna say, then that means it was a lie. So I guess I was gonna lie. Chain piece it. Come on, go faster! I want my machine to go fast. Like Jenny Doan fast. I like her sewing machine. Too bad she doesn't get rid of her sewing machines. Give it to people. That would be so cool. I'd be like, hey, can I have one? You don't know me. That old Jenny Doan. She's awesome. Another one that I like that's awesome is Laura on So Very Easy. I like her. They're all so nice. I wish I could be nice like them. Alright. Yay! And there it is. Yay! 2 verticals, 2 horizontals. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, like I said, these are going horizontal. These are going vertical. Alright, so we got the 2 and 2. Now we need, where's my center block? And then 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, god dang, 4. Alright. That's how much I'm supposed to have. I already forgot. Alright, let's start putting this block together. Okay, let's cruise. Let's cruise on over here. Let's move my junk. How did I have this? Alright. Hold on. Hold on, young lads. Alright. Okay. So now, let me put it out. Get this bad boy going. Put this in the middle. Alright. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And then the 4 corners. Bam. 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 Oh, no, let's put this over here. And bam. And there it is. Alright, let me show you how I did it. Woo! There we go. What? Look at that. Look at that. That's what's up. See? And that's it. Remember, up and down. Where am I at? Okay, up and down. Side to side. Up and down. Side to side. Blank. Side to side. Up and down. Side to side. Up and down. And then here is the one that I showed you before. That's it. And now it's time to sew these all together. And we're almost done. Yay! Alright, so how to sew these together. Flip that on top, that on top, that on top. Okay? This is going to be the first one, second one, third one. We're going to chain them together. Alright, we're still holding on to them just like this. Alright, let me put this back onto its spot. There we go. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, right there. Oops. Okay. Right there. Okay. Alright, just like what we were doing before, chaining them. Okay. Hold on to that little thread. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to square it up, make sure that it's still 6.5. I forgot to do that. I was just trying to hurry up. Don't hurry up. Don't hurry up. That's why I make the mistakes. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's still 6.5. Good. Good, good, very good. Just fix that up. Just a tad bit. That's still 6. Okay. Alright. Okay. This one was the one that I needed to really stress on. Okay, let's see. This is going like this. This goes like that. Okay. I gotta make sure. God damn it. Yes. Yeah, it is. It does. Okay. Alright. Put this back on because I got to change stitch. That's one thing I hate about chain stitching is that you always gotta make sure that you're right. You're on the right. You're going the right way. Okay. 1/4 inch. The only thing that you need to match up is at the end. You don't need to match up any seams. All right, leave that on. Go to the next one. Get this part straight. Okay. Well, come on, dude. Come on, dude. What the hell? You're not supposed to be tired. I am. Last one. Open it up. There it is. There it is. Half of the star's already done. Get the other half. Space this down. And they're still in the stitch, in the chain. So you can't get them mixed up, obviously. The middle, push that, put it down, Asa baby? What's the matter? Alright, I'm almost done. Last one. Right here. Alright, yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright. Match up the edge. Almost done. Alright. Now, there's that. There it is. Now all we need to do is the last two. Now these, of course, you have to match up. I have not pressed them. If you want to press them, you can. I have not pressed them. I'm just gonna make them go which way I want them to go. The seams. Asa, no, I'm almost done. I promise you. I promise you. And that's it. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, 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 hey. What happened? What happened? What happened? Here. Here. Alright. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, I'm always stopping. I'm always stopping. But, I mean, I have to. I can't leave my baby, you know, all crying and fussy. That'd be a bad thing. We don't want no crying babies. I don't think anybody wants a crying baby. Right, Asa baby? We don't want no crying baby. No, we don't want no crying baby. There we go. I wonder how Angela Walters does it. If she has to take care of a baby while sewing. She probably doesn't. She probably doesn't because she's responsible. Alright. Almost done. I got those two together. Now let's do this last one. Okay, I'm just going to flip this around since it's all together. Alright, now this is the part I do got to kind of watch. Okay, so I have this seam going up, and I'm going to put this seam going down. I'm going to kind of keep it the way it's supposed to go. What's the matter, Asa baby? Okay. Like I said, I wanted to do something different. Sewing like all the way through without any edits. Seeing how I like this. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, obviously I won't do this next time. I just wanted to do something different. Should have done this block. Okay. Hold on. I fucked up. I knew I should have measured. I should have measured them all instead of just that one. This one I'm a little bit. Let me show y'all. I'm a little bit big on this top one. Okay, so they're supposed to nest right here. Like that, right? Hold on, do I got it? Okay. You see that? Oh, this extra. That means that this block is too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this. And obviously you can see it. Or I didn't sew it straight enough. But I'm going to go ahead and fix that right now. Bless you, baby. Alright, now let's see. Oh yeah, now we're straight. Now we're cooking with Crisco. See? I mess up so you won't. Alright. Alright, let's get back on track. Have this one. This one's looking up, so this one's going to look down. Alright. Okay, there it goes. Alright. That's it. Now for the final reveal. Ta-da! Let me see if I can fix this up just a little bit. Hold on. So you can see it all. See? There it is. There's your star. There's your fence rail star. So, there you go. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. And to obviously, you know, you can make more of these to make your quilt, or like what I'm going to do, add more borders to make it bigger. So hope you like it. Thank you for your patience, and you know, all that other fun stuff all the other YouTubers says, like, subscribe, all the stuff that y'all already know. Y'all know what it is. And I guess I will see y'all in the next. Peace.